Hey yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Hollow back again. You know who it is. Let's go. Alright, I ain't even gonna hold you or waste your time. Let's dive in this tutorial. Alright, first of all, if you new around here, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Start playing with me. Alright, anyways, today I'm gonna be giving y'all the rundown on how the hidden potential system works in Dokkan Battle. When you first hop into it, I bet it looks mad confusing. You're like, oh my god, like what is this? Nutty. You know, like I've been there. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. So that's what I'm here for today. I'm gonna try to simplify this as much as possible for y'all. So a quick disclaimer, guys, is summonable units. They're typically gonna have a bigger potential system than, let's say, free-to-play characters. Free-to-play characters get capped off at a certain point, and obviously a free-to-play character is just any character that you farm up through like quests or story modes. You know, I'm sure most of y'all know what a free-to-play character is, but yeah, they typically will have a bit of a lower potential system than like a summonable unit, like a Dokkan festival. You know, so I just want to make that clear for y'all before we hopped in. That's super important, right? So let me try to find a unit that has barely any potential system, and we could work our way up. Alright guys, so this is just a random Go Tanks that I don't ever plan to really use, but let me just show you right quick. So as you can see, I got him at Super Attack level 1. Now, if you ever want to complete your entire potential system for a character, you have to get them to Super Attack level 10. There's no and, if, or buts. They have to be level 10. As you can see on the map, there's parts glowing. And essentially, that's telling me, okay, I can activate my potential in that way, right? If it's not glowing over here, that means, oh, I'm blocked off. And you see what it's telling me? You need your Super Attack up. You feel me? So make sure, I mean, you want to get your units to Super Attack 10 anyways, right? So it shouldn't be a shocker. But yeah, what I recommend you do is farm up the Super Attack first. That way you can just come up in here and you can hit this button on the bottom right, activate all, and it's gonna activate every path that you have possible. Basically, just talking about the little stats like these HP nodes, the attack nodes. That's all it's giving you is stat boosts, right, to your HP, attack, and defense. So keep that in mind. As you can see, we've got this right here, which is a dodge icon. So you got 3 types, right? These are the types that help you the most in battle, or these 3 right here. These are what you should pay attention to. Typically, intelligence units, they give you a free 5 dodge. STR and tech units, they give you free 5 critical hits. And AGL and physical characters, they give you free 5 additional. So let's say you have dupes in a character and you want to unlock their path. Alright, let me show you. So this is perfect. So let's say he's already Dokkan awakened. All you gotta do is click the path right there, let them know, hey, I got a dope, you know, and you just feed it in and it'll actually take you to the part where you just reverse him right there, and then boom, hit the activate all button. There you go. So you're getting those stats, and then once you get into the top left or the bottom right path, which, by the way, quick disclaimer, always make sure if you have dupes, you go for bottom right first, then the top left, then the top right, then the bottom left. Keep that in mind. Always go in that order. Reason why is because you get the most stats and the most potential system abilities from the bottom right, and then you get them on the top left, and then you don't get these ones from top right and bottom left. And once you unlock your nodes, like I say, you hit accept all, you're gonna see these grayed out slots, and this is where you add your additional critical or dodge. So let me just go ahead and fill this guy in right quick, and then I'm gonna give y'all the rundown on what you should use on certain type of units. Okay, boom. So there you go. I just finished his potential system right there, and if you're done, you shouldn't have anywhere that you can go. And let me come back with the different unit right quick. Alright, so most of y'all probably knew this already, but just in case you were wondering how to get the rainbow star on your units, you have to be maxed out in the entire potential system 100%. It's gonna give you a little animation, and then you're gonna get that nice rainbow star. I'm sure most of y'all knew that, but I had to include it in case there's some really new players, so forgive me guys. I want everyone to feel included here and follow along. And so this is my philosophy on building units, guys. Overall, if you're working on a unit, you need to look at them and evaluate what are you using them for, okay? Are they a main damage dealer? Are they here to defend? Are they here to support your team? Are they here to change orbs, okay? Typically nowadays in the hard content, you want your units as defensive oriented as humanly possible. These bosses are doing super attacks that could one shot all your favorite characters in the game, so defense to me seems like the way to go. Let's take this LR Bobbity for example. As you can see if you're reading his kit, he's actually an extreme class support, and he already has a chance to evade against super class enemies. And so basically I value him as a defensive support. So as you can see, I gave him all dodge because it's like he's there to defend and support the team. He's not there to do a massive amounts of damage, right? So like you want him to not die. Okay, if you give him full additional and crit, that's cool, but then he's gonna take a ton of damage and then you won't even make it to the end of the fight. So any type of support units, I'm gonna say this right here, any type of support units or defensive units, make sure you're giving them full dodge and make sure you're giving them defense. Make sure you're going to the skill orbs right here, and this is where you can choose if you want to give them defense, dodge, additionals. So make sure you're choosing them accordingly. Alright guys, another tip is usually you're gonna have to come to a choice where you have to pick additional or crit. You can't pick dodge. And let's say you're working on a defensive unit, right? So just evaluate right here. Go to their super attack effects, and whatever their lowest super attack is, just check. If they raise defense, even if they're stacking or not stacking, guys. If they're raising defense on super, once you're not giving them the dodge, give them additionals. Don't give them crits. Give them additionals too, because once they do that super attack, they could tank the hits even better, guys. So that's a pro tip right there. Check and see what the super effects do, especially if they're greatly raising stacking without a turn limit. Then you most definitely want to make sure that you're giving them additionals for sure. So what if you're like, okay, Hollow, what if I got a heavy hitter who I feel like he should be offensive? Alright, well that's perfectly what the 8th anniversaries are for. You want to build them offensively. Additional and crits are fine. On most characters, additionals and crits are fine, but I would limit this to a very select few characters. People like these guys, the other 8th anniversary LRs, LR STR Cooler. You know, like real heavy hitters whose main use is to deal damage. Definitely stack them up with additionals and crits. Like if you're really wondering what additionals do, again, they give you additional attacks that have a chance to be a super attack. Critical hits, obviously they like double your damage in a sense if you get a critical hit, right? If y'all ever played Pokemon, anything like that, similar to that. Again, I know most of y'all are aware, but I have to let the new players know, guys. And if you're wondering what these are, this is just an attack boost. If you have type advantage, it'll make you do more damage. If you have the type advantage against your enemy, it'll make you do more damage to them. This is the other way around. If you have type advantage against your enemy, it'll make you tank a little better. This raises your super attack damage by just a bit. And this is all about how much HP you recover every time you get same type orbs. So in case y'all were wondering, that's the explanation for that. And yeah guys, just evaluate your units, see what you want to use them for, and just fill them out and max them out. It's pretty simple, guys. It looks like a lot at first, but I'm telling you, the more you do it, the more you don't even think about it. Like I could literally just go to this guy and be like, okay, cool, like let me just get him there, awaken his pass. You know, like it's so easy, guys. Like it's like 2 + 2, right? It just looks like a lot. 2 more things I want to show y'all right quick. One is always, no matter what, make sure you always have all 3 abilities on your character, okay? Even if you want to build him fully offensive. I built this guy a long time ago and I still had that in mind. Even if you want to build him offensively, make sure they have some dodge too. That level 3 dodge might not seem like a lot. I see a lot of people that just do additional and crits, no dodge, but that 3 dodge has saved me and let me win a ton of times where I dodged a super attack where I would have died. Don't sleep on the dodge for 1, and 2, make sure you have everything. Even if you have a full dodge build, try to get like 3 crit in there too. Make sure you have all abilities. And last but not least, there's certain characters that are free to play characters, not all of them, but some of them have a special potential system build. If I could find, where is he at? Where is he at? This guy. So people like him, they have their own design in the potential system. It's a little different. Not only that, but they have their own special orbs, but you unlock that through their event, and it works exactly like the other ones, guys. You open the paths and you fill in the orbs the same way. It's the same thing, it just looks different. And they have their own style to it, but the same concept. So that's going to be it for the video. I'm going to make a video on how to get good skill orbs. That way you have some really good ones like this additional crit, you know, additional dodge, stuff like that. So make sure you tune into the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below, all that good stuff, guys. Alright, it's been your boy Hollow. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all take it easy. Peace.